Imagine this: you sit down at your desk with nothing but an idea, and 1 hour later, you've got 30 days of content ready to post across YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and more. No camera, no burnout, no endless editing. Just you, your ideas, and AI doing the heavy lifting. Sounds impossible? By the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how to create 1 month of faceless content in a single session. But let's be real for a second, content creation is exhausting. You spend hours brainstorming, recording, editing, and stressing about what to post next. You finally upload something, and it barely gets views. After a week of grinding, you feel burned out, frustrated, and ready to give up. That's why so many channels never grow. But here's the truth: in 2025, the creators who win aren't the ones working the hardest, they're the ones using AI the smartest. And today, I'll show you exactly how to do it. The very first step to creating 30 days of content in just one session is choosing your content pillars. Now, what does that mean? Think of pillars as the main themes or categories your channel is built on. For example, if your niche is AI, your pillars could be AI tools, productivity hacks, and future trends. If your niche is fitness, your pillars might be workouts, nutrition tips, and motivation. Here's the trick: you don't need to come up with 100 random ideas every month. That's where most creators waste time. Instead, you lock in 3 to 5 pillars that connect with your audience. These are the topics your viewers expect and come back for. They give your channel structure and consistency, which the algorithm loves. Now, how do you actually come up with content inside those pillars? This is where AI shines. Tools like ChatGPT, Jasper, or Copy.ai can generate dozens of video ideas in seconds. For example, I can type, "Give me 30 video ideas about productivity hacks for entrepreneurs." And instantly, I have a full list of potential titles and topics. This step alone can save you hours of brainstorming. And the best part, you'll never sit down at your desk again thinking, "What should I post today?" Instead, you'll always have a content map, 30 days planned ahead. No more stress, no more guessing. Remember, the algorithm doesn't reward randomness. It rewards consistency and clarity. Content pillars are your secret weapon to build authority, keep your audience hooked, and make sure every video you create pushes your channel forward. Now that you've got your content pillars set, it's time to bring them to life with scripts. And here's where most creators get stuck. Writing scripts takes forever. You want the right hook, the right flow, and something that actually keeps people watching. But here's the good news: in 2025, AI can handle 80% of that work for you. Instead of staring at a blank page, you simply give AI a prompt. For example, write me a 45-second script on how I save creators 10 hours a week. Within seconds, you'll get a complete script with an intro, main point, and a closing line. For YouTube Shorts, you keep it punchy, strong hooks, one core idea, and a call to action at the end. For longer YouTube videos, you just expand. You can even tell AI, "Make this sound more motivational," or "Rewrite this in a casual tone," and it adapts instantly. Here's the real magic: you don't have to accept the first draft. Think of AI as your writing partner. You tweak, you refine, you add your personality. The result? You save hours of writing while still keeping your authentic voice. And the more you use it, the more customized and natural the scripts become. This step is where faceless creators unlock speed. Because when you can generate 30 scripts in one sitting, you're no longer stuck with, "What do I say?" You're ready to move straight into production. Here's where most faceless creators hit another roadblock: the voice. Not everyone wants to record their own voice, and let's be honest, microphones, soundproofing, and editing audio can feel overwhelming. Some people even hate how their voice sounds on video. That alone stops them from creating. But in 2025, AI has completely solved this. Tools like 11 Labs, Murph.ai, and Play.ht can turn any script into a natural-sounding voiceover in seconds. And I'm not talking about robotic voices. These tools can add tone, emotion, and even pacing. They sound human. You can choose between dozens of voices, accents, and languages. Want your content to sound motivational? Done. Want a calm, professional narrator? Easy. You can even switch languages and reach global audiences without hiring expensive translators or voice actors. And here's the best part: it's scalable. Once you've generated your scripts, you can turn all 30 into voiceovers in less than an hour. No recording, no retakes, no wasted time. Just upload the text, click a button, and your content speaks for itself. This is the backbone of faceless content. Because once you've automated the voice, you're free to focus on the visuals, the strategy, and the storytelling. AI handles the delivery. Okay, so now you've got your script and your AI-generated voiceover. But what about visuals? This is where most creators think they need to record themselves on camera. Not anymore. Faceless creators are winning big because AI makes it ridiculously easy to build videos with stock footage, animations, and B-roll, all without filming a single clip. Here's how it works. Tools like Pictory, Runway, and Canva can automatically take your voiceover and sync it with visuals. For example, if your script says, AI saves 10 hours a week, the software will instantly suggest clips of people working at a computer, clocks speeding up, or futuristic AI imagery. No need to spend hours hunting for footage, it's done for you. You can mix stock footage, AI-generated images, text overlays, and simple animations. The goal is not just to have visuals, but to have dynamic, changing visuals that keep attention high. Because remember, on YouTube and TikTok, attention is the currency. If your video is static or boring, viewers swipe away. And here's the key, consistency beats perfection. You don't need Hollywood-level editing. You need clear, relevant visuals that match your message. With AI B-roll, you can create professional-looking content in minutes, and nobody ever sees your face. Here's the step that used to eat up the most time, editing. For most creators, this is where projects die. You record, you write, you narrate, and then the footage just sits on your computer because editing feels overwhelming. But in 2025, editing is no longer a bottleneck, AI handles it for you. Tools like Descript, Opus Clip, and WiseCut automatically cut your videos, add subtitles, highlight key moments, and even suggest the most engaging clips for social media. Imagine uploading one 10-minute video and, in minutes, AI slices it into 10 shorts or reels, each optimized for vertical viewing. Captions, done automatically. Background noise, removed instantly. Awkward pauses, gone. Even transitions and music can be generated with a single click. Editing used to take hours or days, now it's seconds. This step is where your content multiplies. Because one long-form video doesn't just stay one video anymore. It becomes 10, 20, even 30 smaller pieces of content you can post everywhere. That's how you scale, not by working harder, but by letting AI repurpose your work at lightning speed. Now here's the final step that ties everything together, scheduling. You've got your scripts, your voiceovers, your visuals, your edits. But what good is all that content if you're stuck posting manually every single day? That's where AI-powered scheduling comes in. With tools like repurpose.io, Buffer, or Later, you can upload your 30 pieces of content and schedule them across YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, all at once. You pick the day, the time, and the platform, and AI handles the rest. No alarms, no last-minute uploads, no stress. Here's the game changer. These tools don't just post, they analyze when your audience is most active. That means your videos drop at the perfect time for maximum engagement, even while you're sleeping or working on something else. Think about it, instead of spending every day worrying about what to post, you spend just one afternoon scheduling an entire month. That's how creators stay consistent without burning out. And in 2025, consistency is everything. Algorithms reward it, audiences expect it, and AI makes it effortless. Before you run off and automate everything with AI, let's pause for a moment. Because while this strategy is powerful, there are some pitfalls you need to avoid if you want it to actually work. The first pitfall is trying too many tools at once. I've seen creators waste weeks jumping between apps instead of sticking with a simple workflow. Don't fall into tool overload, master one step at a time. The second pitfall is forgetting the human touch. AI can write, edit, and post for you, but your audience follows you for your ideas, your perspective, your voice. If everything feels too generic, people scroll away. Use AI as your assistant, not your replacement. The third pitfall is inconsistency. Even with automation, you need a clear plan. If you stop uploading, AI won't magically save your channel. The algorithm rewards creators who show up, and automation makes that easier, but only if you stick to the plan. And finally, the biggest pitfall, waiting too long to start. Every day you delay, someone else in your niche is already using AI to scale. Don't overthink it. Start small, test, and grow from there. So let's wrap this up. We just walked through the entire step-by-step system to create 30 days of content with AI, without ever showing your face. From scripting, to voiceovers, to visuals, editing, and scheduling, you now have the blueprint. Here's the truth. Content creation doesn't have to feel overwhelming anymore. You don't need expensive cameras. You don't need to spend endless nights editing. And you definitely don't need to burn out. With AI, you can stay consistent, scale faster, and finally focus on the part that matters most, your message. Now it's your turn. Don't just watch this and move on. Start today. Pick one step, one tool, and test it. Because the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see results. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more AI faceless content strategies, and share this with someone who's struggling to stay consistent. Because in 2025, the creators who embrace AI will lead, and everyone else will be left behind.